Great, this is working. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Vicky, and today I'm going to do a approximately 30-minute Yin Yoga session. The cat's in here as well, just to let you know. 1 second. Okay, so I can see a few people watching. Fantastic. So for those of you who haven't done Yin Yoga before, maybe you've done yoga, maybe you haven't. Yin Yoga is a much slower practice. We are in the poses for approximately 3 to 4 minutes. So it's really important to be comfortable in the positions and also to feel stimulation in specific areas in each pose. So I'll tell you what they are, and I will also give you some adjustments to try and make sure that you have that stimulation, but also that you don't have any pain anywhere. It's really important in all forms of yoga to listen to your body, but particularly in Yin Yoga, because we are in the poses for so long, then please do listen to your body, adjust where necessary, give yourself time to do that, and then just focus on your experience, focus on what you're feeling in the body, notice if anything comes up, and I will guide you through that. I'll just get in the middle of this mat. So, if you want to start by taking a comfortable seated position, that can be any position that you like. So it can be, for example, kneeling like me, perhaps sitting up on something, or you might prefer to sit cross-legged, or perhaps with one leg in front, or maybe you might even feel more comfortable with your legs straight out, or like this. Doesn't matter, whatever is most comfortable for you. So always we will start with a breathing exercise just to bring you into the room. It's the end of the week, and just to calm you down a bit before starting. So find your seated position, and if you're comfortable with closing your eyes, then close your eyes. Otherwise, you can soften your gaze. So just letting your eyes rest on something, but not really paying attention, just softening the gaze. So just bring your shoulders forwards, up and back, so that you're straightening the back. Chest is open, but shoulders are relaxed. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Just notice where your hands are. They can be palms facing down, palms facing up. Just sense where the feet are, what they're touching, the floor. Maybe one foot is touching the other. Notice where the hands are, the weight of the arms. Keeping straight but relaxed. Notice if you're holding any tension in the body. And if you are, then just direct your out-breath. Imagine that you're sending the out-breath into that area to soften that area. particularly the face, the shoulders. And then come to your natural breath. Noticing where you feel the rise and the fall of your natural breath in the body. Maybe the shoulders going up and down, the chest, the belly. Where do you feel it the strongest in your body? And then just deepening the breath. And we're just going to do a short round of box breathing, which I'll take you through. So just breathe out completely. Then we're going to breathe in for 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then hold for 4, 2, 3, 4. Then out for 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in the nose, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Then out the nose, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In. Hold. Out. Hold. In. Hold. Out. Hold. In. Keep the body relaxed. Hold. Out. Hold. In. Hold. And out. Hold. Now just let go of the breath, going back to your normal breath. Just notice how you feel. And then when you're ready, then just open your eyes. And we'll move into the first position. So today we're going to do a Yin Yoga class focused on twists. It's going to be around 30 minutes. So we're going to start with Deer. So if you're sitting on anything, just move it away. Bring the right foot forward and the knee like this. Now it doesn't matter if the foot's close to you or a bit further away, as long as the knee is comfortable. The back leg, knee also bent, bring it back. Don't pull on the knee, bring it back so that you're starting to feel a stretch on the hip flexors here. Not too much, not too little, but you can feel it. And then we're just going to twist to the right. Don't twist too far. And because this is Yin Yoga, what we do is we don't go in 100%. We go maybe about 60, 70%. So don't twist the whole way. Twist to about 70%. Hopefully you're feeling a bit of a stretch here in the hip flexors, maybe into the quads. And then also we're trying to get this twist here. Twisting the organs, twisting the spine. So this may be where you want to be. Stay here and relax. Keeping the twist, keeping the stretch there. You might want to go down a little. You might want to go down onto the hand rather than the fingertips. Or you might want to take something, maybe a block or a cushion, and go down on the elbow. All of them, we've still got the twist here, but you might find that perhaps if you go down that you lose the stretch on the hip flexors. You might actually find that it's more. It depends on your body. For me personally, I lose it there, so I'm going to stay up on my fingers. But that's me, that's my body. Please use me when I'm showing you the poses as a general guide. What's more important is the target area. It's the area that we want to feel the stimulation. We want to feel the twist here. We want to feel a stretch here. That's what we're looking for. And if it means you look different to me, it doesn't matter. As long as you're feeling that, but you're not feeling any pain. If you're maybe feeling it's not very comfortable, it's feeling a bit painful in the lower back, then you might want to twist a bit more that way, or you might want to move the leg a bit further forward, or perhaps a bit further back. Close your eyes again if you're comfortable with that. Make sure that your body is feeling relaxed even though you are stimulating it. And just notice where you're feeling this in the body. Which part? Perhaps as well as here and the twist here, you might be feeling the stretch somewhere else. That's fine. As long as it's feeling like stretch or twist in a general area and it's not feeling painful. Sometimes it's difficult to tell the difference, but if it feels like stabbing or pinching or tingling, then be careful with that and adjust the pose. Okay, so on the next out breath, then just slowly untwist back to the center. Keep the right leg where it is. Bring the left leg, knees still bent, place the foot on the floor. So the target area this time, it's still going to be the twist. It's still going to be the twist in the center, but more so, we're looking for it on the back of the shoulder. Sorry, this shoulder. And the upper back. So the back of this hand, of the left hand, is going on the waist, and then the elbow is going on the inside of the knee. So in this pose, the leg can actually be a bit active, yeah? So kind of pushing a bit against the arm, not a lot, but a bit. This foot here, you can have it more this way, you can have it more that way. What we're looking for here is a stretch on the back of the arm, the back of the shoulder, maybe going into the upper back. And then twist the head. You might want to hold on to the knee, you might not. You might prefer to put the hand on the floor. Now if this hand, this wrist perhaps isn't comfortable, then you can move it. It doesn't necessarily need to be on the side of the body. It can be on the front. It can be a bit further up, more towards the rib cage, a bit further down. You might even want to go a bit further backwards to lessen the stretch on the wrist if it's hurting a bit in the wrist. And then again, close your eyes. Notice where you feel the stretch, where you feel the twist. Notice if you're holding any tension in the body. And as we did at the start, as you breathe out, Imagine you're breathing into the area that's tense and see if you can soften it. We do resolve to stay still in Yin Yoga. And the reason for that is what we're actually stimulating here is the connective tissue of the body. The muscles to a degree, but not in the same way as more active forms of yoga. And lots of different types of exercise in general. It's more passive, we're not pushing. We're relaxing into the poses. As I said at the start, it doesn't mean that we don't want to feel the body working, we do, but we're trying to get deeper into the body, deeper into the connective tissue, the joints, the fascia of the body, the ligaments, the tendons. Notice your breath. Keep it slow and even. And another reason that I like to do the breathing exercise at the start is that you can use it in the practice to help you. I'll take you through that in the next pose. So on the next out breath, then just take the arm away gently. And we're just going to lie down. This hand, this arm, this wrist, it could all be feeling quite fragile. That's normal when you are exercising the connective tissues, so don't worry about that. Just lie down. And without moving yet, just notice the areas that we just stimulated. See if you can feel anything happening there, anything physical happening. Maybe some heat, maybe it feels cool. Just notice. Without moving yet. And then just bring the knees in, hold on to them for a moment. You can rock from side to side just to massage the lower spine, the lower back. And then just roll onto your side, push up. Shake that arm out if you want to. And then we're going to move to the other side. So this time you have the left leg in front, either at a right angle, foot closer, a bit further away, whatever is comfortable for you. This leg doesn't matter so much in this pose. This leg goes back, bring that leg back as far as you can without pulling on the knee so that you are feeling a stretch here. And then the same thing, and twisting from the bottom of the spine, I'll explain why in a minute, twist round to the left. Again, same thing, you can stay on the fingers, go down on the hands, maybe go down on the elbows, or perhaps rest on something. Adjust the feet, adjust the legs if you need to. Especially if you're feeling anything going on around this kind of area, you might not want to twist quite so much. Close the eyes. So seated twists. We're working on twisting the whole of the spine, including the cervical spine, the neck. And often when you do a seated twist, a good way of doing it, and one that yoga teachers will always teach, is first of all to lengthen the spine, and then starting from the bottom, going all the way round to the top. And the reason for that is basically you get less and less mobility in the spine the further you go up. There's about 5% rotation in the lumbar, in the lower part of the spine, 35 in the thoracic, this main middle bit. And then finally the cervical, the neck, I think is 50, don't quote me on that, but it's a lot more. There's a lot more rotation in the neck. So the reason that we do that is so that all the twist isn't in the neck. If we start from the bottom, we can get as much twist as we can in the rest of the spine, and then the neck comes around last. Notice if you're holding any tension. Breathe into it, try to soften that area. Maybe you're tensing your bum. I was tensing my bum. Maybe Alex is watching this. I know she likes it when I say bum. Relax. Shoulders, hips. And if you feel like you've lost the twist or the stretch here a bit, then just make a small movement, maybe twist a bit more, or maybe move that leg back a little bit, but just small movements, no sudden movements. Okay, next out breath, come back to the front, and again moving directly into the next pose, which is called flamingo, by the way. Gently bring this leg up, place the foot on the floor, back of the hand, put it on the side of the body, maybe further up, maybe further down, maybe more to the front, maybe more to the back, as long as we've got this on the inside of the knee. You may find that your knee is all the way out here. That's okay, that's fine, doesn't matter. As long as you're feeling that stretch there. As I said, that leg can be pushing against this a bit, but not too much, just a bit, just to give it a bit of weight so that we can feel the stretch here. Foot can be out to the right, out to the left, straight. And then the head goes over the shoulder again for that twist. Relax the body. And as I mentioned before, you can use that breath that we did at the start. Let's just try it and see if it works. So breathing in for 4, holding for 4, breathing out for 4, holding for 4. And you can continue to do this. And you can use it when you're holding the breath in. Imagine you're holding it in the area that you're stimulating. So the back of the shoulder, the back of the arm. And when you're breathing out, just allow the body to relax deeper into the pose. I think my brother's just sent me a message. Hello, Ben. I think that's you. This isn't a mistake. I am doing this on purpose. It can be quite hard to sit still. We're not used to it. Maybe more so at the moment. But Yin Yoga, like meditation, it can help build patience and just slow down. Okay. Next out breath, take the knee up. Take the arm out again. This could be feeling very fragile. And this time, lie down on the back again. And without moving yet, notice how the body feels. Notice any effect at all, if there is any. If there isn't, it doesn't matter. Just notice. And then again, just bring the knees in. And this time, just roll the knees, circle the knees to the right. Circle the knees to the left. And then just shake the arms out, shake the legs out. And then just stay where you are. And we're just going to do a full reclined twist. So keeping the knees in, then just drop the knees down to the right side. Doesn't matter if they don't go all the way down. And you can put the arms out to the sides. I can't reach there, unfortunately, but put the arms out to the sides and then twist the upper body to the left side. So again, you can adjust this so that it suits you. If you bring the knees up, you've got more of a curve in the spine, so more of a stretch in the spine. If you bring them down a bit, it's a little bit more of a back bend, so that can compress, which can also be really very useful for the spine as well. It depends on what you want. So play with the knees, put them where you want. Twist the upper body to the other side. Hands can be down or up. You can even have them up if you wanted to. That gives a bit more of a stretch on the torso. Twists are great for a number of reasons. Really good for the digestive system, the nervous system, circulation. And there are many ideas on why that is. One being that basically when you untwist afterwards, fresh blood kind of flushes in, invigorating all the different systems and helping them to work more efficiently. And also they're really good for the back, for the spine, stretching the muscles. There are so many muscles in the back. And also creating space between the vertebrae of the spine. You find a lot of twists in yoga, as those of you who do it know, I'm sure. Okay, so on the next out breath, just bring the arms down, bring the knees back to the center, and we're just going to go directly to the other side. So you can drop your knees to the other side, because there's something here I'm going to have to change. So drop the knees to the left, put the arms out to the sides again or above, palms facing up or down, twist the upper body to the opposite side. Play with the legs if you want to, bringing them further up, bringing them further down. You can even straighten them a bit if you like, or straighten one. They don't necessarily have to be bent. As long as we have this twist, that's the target area. Use that breathing if you want to. Holding the breath, maybe in the center here or the back, breathing out and just relaxing deeper into that area. And then holding again. Without pushing. Just letting gravity bring you down. So on the next out breath, bring the arms down, bring the knees back up to the center, and then just stretch out the legs and just let yourself just relax into the ground. This is the final pose, Shavasana, the resting pose.
And try not to rush off, just give yourself a few minutes here. This is probably the most important pose that there is. It's allowing the body to take in the effects of the practice. The body, but not just the body, also the mind, everything, holistic. Let the legs and the arms flop out. Maybe cover yourself up with something if you're cold. Close your eyes. Just let the floor hold you. And I'm just going to leave you here. And as I said, please do stay for at least a couple of minutes. And then when you do decide to get up, then just do it gradually, slowly, and just take a couple of moments before you move on to the rest of your weekend. Just to notice any effects, physical, energetic, emotional. And I will be back again next week. I'm going to do a yin yang class again on Wednesdays at 12:15, and a yin yoga class Fridays, same time, 5:30. So please do join me. And please do message me if you want to ask me anything or say anything. That would be great. Thank you for coming today.